Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm not.
Let's do our top 5 scary movies though while we're on the topic. So The Exorcist is widely considered like the best scary movie of all time, right? Like the scariest movie of all time. I went to a private Catholic university, so I took a Catholic exploration and film class as what was supposed to be a throwaway senior class. Not so. I had never seen The Exorcist in my entire life, and I had no plans to. And then I found out I had to not only watch this stupid movie, I had to do a paper on it. So I had to pay attention. And I hate that movie. I've seen it one time. I'll never see it again. And I've forgotten most of it, thankfully, because I block out my pain. So I do not have this on my list. The criteria for the scary movies list is just your favorite scary movies. It doesn't have to be the scariest. We're not ranking the scariest because obviously Hocus Pocus is not the scariest movie. It's just the best Halloween movie ever, which is not debatable. And it's why ABC streams it like every day, all day for anyone to watch because it's the greatest. And I believe they're remaking it, which I'm 100% here for. If you haven't seen Hocus Pocus, sorry about your life. You're missing out. It's available anywhere, so just go watch it. But my top list for my top 5 scary movies are Hocus Pocus, of course, Silence of the Lambs, puts lotion on the skin, American Psycho, which I had forgotten was actually a horror movie because it's kind of a thriller, but like it's considered a horror movie, right? Right. So it sits in the horror genre and best threesome scene of all time, any movie, not debatable. Texas Chainsaw, even though I think he murders both of them afterwards. Yeah. Doesn't change it. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's important. It's not on here, but this is the 2003. Yeah, with Jessica Biel, which I believe is on your list too. I love watching this movie and explaining to anyone who is watching it with me all the reasons why I wouldn't die in this film. There's lots of mistakes they make along the way, starting with who drives across Texas in a van. No one does that. And then Get Out because it's just, iconic and culturally life-changing. Now, that said, I had to, because I struggle with lists and I always have to do more, I had to do honorable mention. It from 2017 is important to me because I hate clowns and I actually enjoyed this movie. It's very watchable. And Saw, which I thought was revolutionary. And of course, The Shining because, it's really probably one of the best all time. So I had to do something traditional, I guess The Silence of the Lambs is probably a traditional one. So I could probably use The Shining. But anyway, that's my top favorite. And I was I was struggling with that one too because The Hills Have Eyes is a sleeper. That's scary as Have you seen that movie?
I've seen it. When he's like, it's breakfast time.
Ew! When dude's head, or he's like hanging off and it's got his dome piece is so long and droopy. That is a horrifying movie. But again, I can watch that movie because when would I ever be in that situation? I mean, literally never. The only ones that I'm even concerned about, really, because who hangs out with this guy? I mean, he's clearly a serial killer. Silence of the Lambs, like someone could get you there, I guess. And the Get Out's very predictable too. Like we can see that one coming. Saw could probably get you too. And Saw has a good message, to appreciate your life. What's your top 5?
Okay, so my top 5 is Get Out.
Okay, strong.
I feel like it's one of the best horror films I've seen. Us.
I loved Us. I wasn't afraid in Hocus Pocus either, so that's not really the criteria. Us was like incredibly innovative though.
Yeah, and the ending was crazy.
Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I wrote the one with Jessica Biel. It was really good.
It's wonderful.
I enjoyed it. And Halloween. 40 years later, 11 movies, and Michael Myers will not die.
Yeah,
so it's like, of course,
it's strong.
And Candyman. I feel like this movie gave me the creeps, and also heard Jordan Peele's remaking it. So excited about that. Love Candyman.
Oh, that's gonna be so good. Strong list. I like it. All very watchable. Donnie?
Mine, I got The Fly at number 1. I love Jeff Goldblum. It's a body horror movie. It's very good. It messed with me as a kid. Same with American Werewolf in London, body horror. And that did a good balance of comedy with horror, which ties into number 4, but I'm skipping number 3, which is The Shining, which is awesome.
Yeah, Shining's great.
Yeah. Vampire in Brooklyn, Eddie Murphy. It has some scares and it also has lots of laughs. I saw it as a kid and that was something that scared me, but like the next scene I would laugh and I'm like, oh, it's going to be okay. So that one was fun. Nostalgia. The Others is really good. It's a ghost story with Nicole Kidman. I saw that in theaters and closed my eyes for most of the movie. And my honorable mention, Tales from the Hood, anthology that has a lot of nostalgia for me too.
This is a very, very good list. It's a very culturally influencing list. Strong. Let's take a look at Heller's. It's probably wrong.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah. So The Sixth Sense. Okay. All right. Well, I wish he was here to explain this nonsense. This one is good.
Have not seen that.
28 Days Later.
The zombie movie?
It's pretty good.
Good.
Okay, so he's zombies. We can make fun of that for him next week. So he's right about that one. I haven't seen this, and I haven't seen that.
Oh, The Descent is really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
So how would you rate it? Because I haven't seen that or that.
I think this is a solid list. Honorable mention: Pan's Labyrinth is fantasy. I feel like that might be more fantasy than horror, but this is his list.
Jeremy, who has the best list? Oh, you can say it if it's not my list.
I think it's a tie between you and Donnie, honestly. I think you may edge out Donnie by a little bit.
She's the host, of course.
Oh, come on, man. We're keeping it real. John, who has the best list?
Definitely not Heller.
Well, we knew that. Shout out to Heller. Sorry, you're not here to defend yourself. All right, so that's our top 5 scary movies. Let us know what your top 5 scary movies are.